Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks Best Country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey there, good morning to you on Wednesday. We are halfway through the week and a lot of news to tell you about today, so we'll get started.
Human remains found near Rolla have been identified as a man who went missing almost 26 years ago, if you can believe that. Investigators say the remains belong to Eugene Cerny, who disappeared in June of 2000 at the age of 56. Family members say Cerny told them that he was riding his bicycle from Rolla to St. Robert before he vanished. His bike was found near the remains, and authorities used dental records to confirm his identity. That case remains under investigation. Greene County Sheriff Jim Arnott has been nominated to become the next U.S. Marshal for the Western District of Missouri. Arnott has served as Greene County Sheriff since 2008 and has spent more than 3 decades in local law enforcement. He will remain sheriff while the U.S. Senate considers his confirmation. That process could take several months, so he is serving until then. If approved, Arnott would oversee federal law enforcement duties across much of Missouri.
Springfield City Council is deciding whether to let voters weigh in on the future of the Hotel of Terror haunted house. The city wants to acquire, we told you about this for a while, the city wants to acquire the downtown property through eminent domain to replace the Main Avenue Bridge as part of a revitalization project downtown with Jordan Creek. Owner Sterling Mathis is seeking $3.5 million for that property so he can relocate the haunted house attraction. The city, though, has offered $2 million, so there's a pretty good gap between the two. A petition with more than 1,500 signatures forces the council to either repeal the plan or send it to an August ballot. Mathis is now urging full repeal. The council is expected to make that decision at its March 23rd meeting. So a lot of ramifications to come from that. We'll let you know what they say. Meanwhile, Springfield's mayor is calling for a review of the city's Citizens Advisory Board. Some current members do not live within the city limits, which violates the city charter. The board also has fewer members than are required by city code. Mayor Jeff Schrag wants non-resident members, people who don't live in the city of Springfield, to serve, but in non-voting roles, and for additional members to be appointed. The board will now be reviewed by the City Council's Plans and Policies Committee, and more on that is still to come.
Okay. Missouri's U.S. senators are honoring 2 Christian County deputies who were killed in the line of duty. Senators Josh Hawley and Eric Schmidt introduced a resolution in Congress recognizing Deputy Gabriel Ramirez and Michael Hyslop. Ramirez was shot during a traffic stop February 23rd. Hyslop was killed a day later while trying to reach the other wounded officers that happened during a shootout with the killer. The resolution offers condolences to their families and voices support for all law enforcement. A Buffalo-based fireworks company has filed for bankruptcy protection. AM Pyrotechnics submitted a Chapter 11 reorganization petition in federal court. The company, founded in 1997, as you know, is a major seller of fireworks and producer of fireworks across North America. Court filings show that the business has more than $1 million in debts owed to dozens of creditors.
Yeah, we've covered a few stories there, and boy, they do put on a lot of shows and supply a lot of fireworks. So see if they can work it out. Ozarks Technical Community College is considering another tuition increase. The Board of Trustees will vote this week on a plan to raise most course costs by about $4 per credit hour. Technical programs would see a $7 increase per credit hour. The school says the increases are needed because state funding is expected to remain flat. The board is scheduled to take action at its meeting today. So we'll let you know probably tomorrow how that turns out.
Okay.
Ozarks Tech, meanwhile, is also looking to add more parking on its Springfield campus. Trustees will consider a project worth about $1.4 million to build a new lot north of Pythian Street. That expansion would add more than 230 parking spaces. And if it's approved, construction could begin soon and then wrap up, they hope, before classes start again for the fall semester in August.
Okay. Season tickets are now on sale for the Ozarks Lunkers Arena football team. The team will play 4 home games this summer at Wilson Logistics Arena in Springfield. The matchups are scheduled for May 30th, June 13th, July 11th, and July 18th. The Lunkers will face teams from Eau Claire, Memphis, Monroe, and Arkansas. It is the Lunkers' 3rd season in Springfield.
Yeah, and they draw decent crowds out there, so hopefully this year will be no different, and they'll do well.
I hate to say that I still haven't been to a game yet. We should go just for fun.
We have not been to a game yet, and I've heard good things about it, though.
I have too. My friends who've been to a couple games said that it's like the most fun atmosphere. So,
well, and there are a lot of people who are jonesing for some football right about now. You know what I mean? It's been since January since football wrapped up, so they need to get their fix. Maybe arena football is the way to go. All right, one more thing. Classic rock fans have a big show coming to the Ozarks in the spring. When is it? Or in the is June spring or summer?
June is summer.
It's summer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I said spring. Tickets go on sale in the spring later this week. Anyway, 38 Special, the band, and the band Kansas are scheduled to perform at Black Oak Amphitheater in Lampe. The concert is June 6th in the summer. Tickets go on sale Friday of this week.
Okay.
So there you go.
By the way, you're a Kansas fan, right?
I do love Kansas. Yeah. I've had their greatest hits CD since I was about 16.
That's funny.
Yeah. My brothers were 10 years older than me, so they loved all that music, so I learned it all from them.
Yeah.
But they were still, that was the 80s. They were still popular in the 80s.
Yeah, you have made quite an impression on our middle child, Ainsley Jane, who's been listening to. She she connects her iPod thing to my car, and all of the songs are pretty much E's all-time favorites.
I love that. We just went on a little road trip over the weekend to Topeka for a swim meet that she was in, and I said, "What do you want to listen to?" So she's like, "I don't know." I gave her some choices, and she went with 80s tunes.
Yeah.
So we were listening to 80s tunes, and every now and then I'd look over, and she was mouthing the words.
Well, it's funny because she is choosing the 80s tunes even when you are not in the car.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. She has good taste in music.
There you go.
So you can hear Carry On My Wayward Son, Dust in the Wind from Kansas, Hold On Loosely, 38 Special.
Yeah.
So that'd be a fun show.
All right. So, yes, it's June 6th, but tickets go on sale. You said Friday? Friday's the day? Okay.
Yeah, Friday's it.
All right. Well, thanks for
is anybody
tuning in.
else, before we go, is anybody else still tired from the daylight? Maybe it's the daylight saving thing. I don't know what it is, but
I'm dragging.
I am too. I'm exhausted.
I
feel like
absolutely
it should be Friday afternoon or evening. I'm going to bed on Friday is what I feel like it should be.
Nope.
It's only Wednesday
You're going to work on Wednesday.
Woo. Okay.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Usually the daylight saving time doesn't affect me. I don't know if that's it or not, but I did have to get up super early yesterday. I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe we're alone. Nobody else is tired.
All right. Well, they can weigh in on the comments, and misery loves company. So thanks for that.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. For many of us, there's still some rain on the radar this morning after that night of powerful storms across the Ozarks and across the state. More severe weather up to our north, and I'm expecting that we have some leftover rain showers and thunderstorm activity through at least the first half of today. Now, the good news is the severe threat way down compared to where it was yesterday, but we do have temperatures that are starting out in the 50s. We'll warm to a high temp in the low 60s. And then we'll actually see our temperatures fall through the day as north winds kick in behind that cold front that fired off those showers and thunderstorms. It's a soggy start for many. Rainfall amounts anywhere from a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. That's storm total, including the rainfall that came through last night. But lingering showers will add to the rain chances in the rain gauge today. We continue to see severe threats across the country today, but the threat today has shifted south. We're just left in the rain showers, non-severe, and the severe weather extends all the way from portions of East Texas back up through portions of Mississippi, all the way through the Tennessee Valley and stretching up into the Northeast into portions of Pennsylvania today. We should stay pretty cloudy with some rain chances through about the lunch hour. Then I think the second half of the day, we really start to dry up and feel the effects of the cold front as the cooler weather settles into the region. We'll be drying up this evening with a dry stretch expected really the rest of today through Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think that entire time period is going to be dry. We need the dry weather to soak up some of the waterlogged rainfall puddles on the roads, and the grass is pretty soggy in many places. We'll continue to see opportunities for cooler weather in the forecast today, but a gradual warming trend will take place with this dry stretch as we head through at least Saturday. By the time we get to Sunday, I think precip chances return in the forecast, and it looks like we're in for another cool down at the start of next week. So definitely some ups and some downs in this forecast, which is pretty typical of March weather in the Ozarks. Today, we're talking about temperatures that fall through the day, and it'll get kind of chilly around here tonight. In fact, we could be below freezing again early Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon will be a cooler day overall with highs near 60 degrees, but we should easily be back into the mid and upper 60s by Friday. And I think Saturday is a great day to make some outdoor plans. 70s in the forecast with mostly sunny skies. Around the country, the active pattern continues for the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies. That'll continue to bring some high elevation snowfall, low elevation rainfall to our friends up in the Northwest. We also have the East Coast experiencing some well above average temperatures, and they are seeing those storm threats march toward their direction later today. We also have northwestern parts of the country remaining below average with generally highs staying in the 30s and 40s. So we do still have parts of the country that are definitely still feeling like winter. All right. Here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question from yesterday. The question that I left you with yesterday was this: which animal has 3 hearts? Do you think that is A, the squid, B, the octopus, C, the cuttlefish, or D, the nautilus? And the answer is B, the octopuses. They have 3 hearts, 2 brachial heart pumps. They pump blood to the gills to receive oxygen, while a single systemic heart circulates that oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Well, now you know. Congrats if B, octopus, was your guess. Here's the next trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. How many blades do most wind turbines have? Do you think it is A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 6? How many blades do most wind turbines have? You can enter your guess. That's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much to our sponsors this morning: Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. If you're just now getting ready to head out the door, make sure you've got the rain gear with you. You may want a winter coat too. It's going to be pretty chilly through the course of the day. High temperature in the 60s, but falling through the day. We'll spend most of the day in the 50s with rain and storms on the radar through about lunch. Drying up, though, for the second half of the day. I'll be right back here with you tomorrow morning. See you here at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather.